Okay, it's early in the morning. Got our track all set to Dominica. And Lindy's pulling the anchor up. There we go. Head around that way. Let's do this. This year's cruising season had begun quickly, with 4 consecutive days of long passages, from Grenada to Carriacou, Carriacou to Bequia, Bequia to St. Lucia, and finally St. Lucia to Martinique. Now, after spending a month relaxing in Martinique, it was time to start making big passages again to explore new islands. There's a long procession of boats all rolling out. I can see at least 3 up ahead of us. One right next to us. One behind us, another one coming. Hopefully we all didn't pick a crazy day to start moving towards Guadeloupe. I think we did all right. Everything good down below, Lindy? All right. Sweet. Mount Pelée, always covered in clouds. Rains a lot up here because of the mountain. I think there's a rainforest on it. Makes sense. Taking a little turn here. Making a little coffee. Down below on the boat, looks pretty settled for now. Nothing's flown everywhere yet. Great, our brand new selfie stick attachment that we did that whole excursion and that's all we ended up with at the mall. It's already broken. Oh well. Lindy's gonna try to fix it. If not, it's gonna be a whole lot of me holding my cell phone for footage, which isn't the best. Oh well. Better views of Mount Pelée, some different little peaks and stuff. Neat. Did you get it?
I did.
Oh, all right.
Probably should be gentle with it.
Yeah, yep.
For the future.
We'll try. Awesome. Pretty little town right here called Le Précheur or something like that. We've already spotted Dominica. It's behind the clouds right now. I can faintly make it out, but even in this cloudy weather, we can already see it. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, and we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sailboats ahead of us now. 7, 8, 9, 10. And us makes at least 11. Starting to bounce a little. See, there's the tip of the island there. Be nice when the wind moves around this way a little. We can put up the head sail and turn off the motor. Okay, the wind filled in a little bit. Got the motor off and sailing. Pretty nice so far. Lindy seems to be making it all right. Oh yeah, very nice. With the rough water that we always experience at the tips of the islands and not too much wind yet, we were surprised to be already going close to 7 knots, with our sails double reefed in anticipation of higher winds in the gap. This passage from St Pierre to Portsmouth, Dominica is 50 miles, with 25 of that being the notoriously rough gap between the islands. We settled in for the 4 or 5 hours of what was sure to be a wild ride. Lindsay loves it when I try to race the other boats. wind's come up a little bit now and we are flying. It's crazy, the winds are behind the beam. Definitely not used to that, so that makes it nice.
The seas are a little
Yes, they are. Here we can watch Lindy go on a little rant about her frustrations with this rough passage. Unfortunately, the high winds and the phone microphone are not a great combination, but it's still pretty fun to watch. To give you a taste of Lindy's frustration, here's an unfiltered look at the sights and sounds of a rough passage. Well over halfway across now. Been out 3 hours since we left St Pierre. Probably about, I don't know, hour and a half to 2 hours out here in the middle. Conditions are still pretty sporty, but with the wind behind our beam, not too bad. Waves are pretty big. Definitely less than 2 hours away from the point of Dominica. I think Lindy did a pretty expert job. Looks good. That's the stuff she already had down there on the floor to keep it from flying everywhere. Yeah. Might have a little bit of bruised fruit. Nice. Check out the passing sailboat disappearing and reappearing to give you a good idea of the size of the waves we were in. Pretty cool. Alright, we're starting to get back behind the island, but got some funneling going on. Some higher winds. I should probably be paying attention. Here, with too much wind noise, I'm explaining how Scott's Head, at the southern tip of Dominica, with its mountainous peaks and valleys, almost always has high gusts of wind and rough seas, which is what caused me to pass the camera to Lindy to turn away from the wind and spill some power out of the sails. But things were better now, and just ahead we could see that the other boats had reached calm water. Now behind Dominica, we marveled at the beauty of this rugged and most natural of the islands in the Eastern Caribbean. What you making, Lindy?
BLT.
Ooh, that sounds like a good lunch. For scooting down the coast of Dominica. Motor sailing now. Wind kind of comes and goes, sprinkling rain. Sure is a beautiful coast. Alright. Looking good. To give you an idea of the natural differences between Dominica and the other islands of the Eastern Caribbean, most have one active volcano and a few high peaks. Dominica has 9 volcanoes, and its lush green profile is near continuous mountains. Seeing this beautiful island up close made us excited to stop here and explore later in the season. But today's plan was to raise the yellow flag and only stop for the night to rest, then continue on tomorrow to Guadeloupe, which had become our goal for our northernmost island this season. Alright, we've turned into the harbor here at Portsmouth, and we're going to go find a place to anchor with the yellow flag. Yeah, pretty cool. Coast is on back that way that we just came up, and still over here we can see Guadeloupe. I'm guessing that's Ile de Saints right there, so yeah. It's early in the day. We're going to be able to just relax and chill out, and then we'll get up early in the morning, or maybe not early in the morning, and sail to Ile de Saints. All right, we made it in and got anchored. This is Portsmouth, Dominica. We're up here, right on the north side of the harbor. Yeah, so we'll just spend the night here tonight. Then, like you just saw a minute ago, in the morning, or at some point tomorrow, right around that corner and just 20 more miles. So yeah. Let's see. I think Lindy's in there taking a shower. I rinsed off with the deck wash, but yeah. We made it. Ha! Very nice. Looks like it's going to be a pretty sunset. going on down here?
I'm getting dinner started.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I see some mushrooms, onions.
Yep. And I've got some potatoes in the oven, and then we're gonna make some sausagey hot dog thing.
French hot dogs.
French hot dogs.
Mmm, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Boat looks cozy.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Nice night in Dominica. Wish y'all could smell it in here. Oh yeah. Mushrooms and onions. The French hot dogs are next. 3 varieties. Yes. Stay tuned for our next episode where we set sail from Portsmouth, Dominica to Ile-de-Saints, Guadeloupe. Doing all right down here, Lindy?
Yeah.
Oh, I won't be able to use that when I see panties.
I was gonna say,